My children, I come for you today to share my divine wisdom and offer encouragement in your mortal journeys. I see each of you as my precious creations, brimming with potential and purpose. When I gaze upon humankind, I see past outward appearances and material possessions. I see your eternal spirits, forged in my cosmic furnace and infused with a spark of the divine. I know the unique gifts I have bestowed upon every soul, as well as the challenges each must face. As your creator, my greatest hope is that you discover and develop these gifts within yourselves. I plant the seeds, but you must nurture their growth through courage, faith, and perseverance. For you see, the external world is but a reflection of your inner landscape. To build a life of joy and abundance, you must clear away the brambles of fear and doubt choking your spirits. You must cultivate the soil of love, forgiveness, and acceptance so your higher purposes may blossom. My beloveds, when humans create systems and structures that constrain the human spirit, dismantling them may seem a task beyond mortal capacity, but therein lies your divinity. For no power in the heavens or on earth can contain the defiant light within the human heart that thirsts for freedom and justice. Was I not just a lowly carpenter, born in poverty yet destined to transform the world? Why should any birth circumstance limit your potential to channel divinity into deeds that uplift your sisters and brothers? The key is simply believing in your own innate power and then having the courage to wield it. Of course, the inertia of fear binds many souls to lives of quiet desperation. Breaking free requires risk and sacrifice, so I understand why many turn away. Yet rarely does genuine growth occur inside comfort's gilded cage. Only by facing your fears can you dissolve their phantom chains. Only by giving of yourself freely can you realize your interconnectedness with all beings. Along freedom's winding path, adversity will arise to test your mettle and determination. During such trials, you may be tempted to retreat into cynicism or apathy in the face of forces seemingly beyond your control or understanding. But beloveds, hardness of heart serves only to calcify the soul. Keep your faith firm but pliable, so each test of will and spirit leads you not into bitterness but wisdom. For I never crush my children's dreams without imparting profound lessons in the process, though sometimes you cannot grasp them in the moment. See yourself as the miracle worker I know you to be. Do not accept the limiting roles or negative narratives the outer world projects onto you. You are not simply a cog in a machine, a number in ledgers, a body to be exploited. You are a divine being glowing with my sacred radiance. You are the channels through which my healing love pours into the world. So do not measure your worth by the ever-shifting illusions of wealth, status, and power. In my kingdom, the meek shall inherit the earth because their hearts have not hardened. Indeed, many souls of humble means understand life's essential simplicity in ways the rich cannot fathom. For true wealth lies not in hoarding but in lifting the fallen, comforting the despaired, welcoming the marginalized. Beloved children, nurture compassion, cultivate wisdom, and stand up for truth, no matter how fierce the forces allied against you. Let my passion blaze brightly within you, burning away the undergrowth of hatred and fear with divine fire. As seekers and activists the world over have discovered, even a tiny ember of audacious hope can ignite raging wildfires of transformation. So trust that your small acts of courage sow seeds which in time will blossom into new realities surpassing present imaginations. When you liberate yourself from disempowering mindsets, you become instruments of my miraculous designs. My friends are ordinary folk changing the world in countless humble ways, each a pure manifestation of love in action. Refuse to accept the cages and ceilings the powerful impose to safeguard privilege. Forge your own key shaped by defiant hope. Build your own ladders out of compassion, rung by rung, Then climb high enough to glimpse the promised land awaiting beyond history's frayed horizon. A world where all beings are safe, fed, and free to envision and build that great communal hall where all gather in equality. I cannot describe in mere words the joy that stirs my spirit when I see you begin awakening to your own divinity, my child. Glimpsing even partially your unity with all existence unveils mysteries profound yet elegant in sacred simplicity. You shall understand fully that in serving and uplifting others, you serve only yourselves. My dear children, floundering amid earthly confusion, you may interpret the cries of your suffering keen as petitions calling you to retreat further into shells of individualism. But hark more closely. Do you not hear within those calls urgent pleas to recognize your unity? Awaken from the isolation trance, beloved ones. Rub your drowsy eyes and truly look upon those desperate souls as reflections of yourself. In gazing thus upon the world with piercing clarity, your heart shall burst open, and divine love shall pour forth naturally as breath itself. Then you shall finally understand there exists no separation between self and other, that your being permeates and animates all manifestations across the universe. Once realization ripples across your awakening consciousness, then always and instantly you shall be with me, for you become vessels through which my unconditional love flows effortlessly. Freed from illusion's prison at last, your newfound vision encompasses all polarities held within the intricate patterns of existence. Rub the fog from your inner vision that you might recognize true sight, waiting to embrace you, as comforting as a mother's womb. For I am the spark animating all, the light infusing conscious souls with life. I am the peace trickling as mountain streams and mighty rivers. Thus I am instantly accessible, always to all beings. Within your heart of hearts you have always known my living truth. You are my embodiment in the world, and my ambassador of love to all beings. Therefore, honor the responsibility of bearing my spark, by letting it illuminate others selflessly through your thoughts, words, and actions. Feed the divine ember burning inside you, and its glow will build into an unquenchable blaze, broadcasting my healing light to all lost in darkness. My children, do not mistake the narrators of negativity as truth-tellers, for their bitter tales sap life's vitality. Their cynical chorus compels souls to sever sacred bonds in pursuit of hollow idols and false promises crafted to serve the powerful. Reject the ruthless lies of individualism, exploitation, and domination, poisoning so many hearts and communities. As I gaze upon humanity, I weep, witnessing appalling cruelty and greed spurring widespread despair. But I also rejoice as determined souls awaken and unite to challenge arrogant abuses of power in the name of justice. In corridors dark, I kindle defiant fires to reveal hidden truths and guide seekers toward freedom. The coming trials may indeed prove enduring, as powerful forces stubbornly resist overdue reckoning and rebalancing. Fear not the seeming chaos, for it signals the death rattle of former certainties as new paradigms gestate. So steady yourself amid whirlwind forces of change, and nurture perseverance for the long road ahead toward redemption still veiled in swirling dust. Shelter fragile hopes against gale winds seeking to smother dreams of justice in their cradles. Therefore go gently into raging storms, allowing winds of adversity to stretch your faith into profound compassion. Be renewed in the dawning light of this precious moment. My love awaits you, always and instantly accessible, the instant you quiet internal turmoil and truly see others as yourself. For separation exists only as a flimsy illusion projected by fearful minds. In me you will find rest. I will comfort you and give you peace that passes understanding. I will quiet the storm in your mind and speak gently to your heart. Listen for my voice calling you to come away and rest a while. Let go of anxious thoughts and be still in my presence. Feel the warmth of my love surrounding you, melting away fear and despair. You are safe here with me. I created you in my image, intricately and carefully. You are fearfully and wonderfully made, treasured, known, and loved. No matter how broken and battle-scarred, I see your true beauty and worth. I understand the complex terrain of your inner world, the highs and lows, light and shadows. I know the deepest longings of your heart. Lay down your heavy burdens and take my yoke, for it is easy and my burden is light. Unload the weight of worries and regrets that make each step so difficult. Stop striving and give your mind a rest. Be refreshed in the gentle rhythm of my grace. Feel the weight lifting as I carry your concerns. See the new path opening before you, beckoning you to walk with hope renewed. Here with me, your thoughts can find safe harbor. My perfect peace will quiet the inner turmoil, silencing voices of condemnation and fear. The fog will lift, and you will gain clarity of mind and vision. Insights and breakthroughs will come as you rest in my understanding. Creative juices will flow, and passion will stir once again. Go now, my children, with my blessings and guidance ever flowing through you.